Right next to Paramount Studios is Hollywood's most star-studded cemetery. For over 120 years, Hollywood Forever has been home to silver screen legends, rock stars, and movie moguls. But here's what nobody tells you on the ghost tours. Some of these celebrities refuse to rest in peace. In this palm tree-lined graveyard in Hollywood, California, the history and the dead refuse to stay buried. And tonight, I'm going to show you why Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles is haunted beyond history. Some of the notable highlights of Hollywood Forever include: founded in 1899, it was. Originally called Hollywood Cemetery, it's the only cemetery actually in Hollywood and one of the oldest cemeteries in Los Angeles. It's a star-studded final resting place for legendary celebrities, including Cecil B. DeMille, Rudolph Valentino, Douglas Fairbanks, Jane Mansfield, Peter Lorre, Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland, Mel Blanc, and many more. The cemetery shares a wall with Paramount Studios. The original site's undeveloped southern end was used to construct Paramount Studios, which is still in operation today. The location is a cultural events center. Beyond being a cemetery, it's known for hosting outdoor classic film screenings, concerts, literature events, lectures, and live podcast tapings. It was added to the National Register of Historic Sites in 1999. The cemetery covers 60 acres and is one of the most visited landmarks in Hollywood, serving as a full-service funeral home, crematory, and cemetery. Hollywood Forever experienced long periods of neglect that left it in disrepair before investment and improvements restored it to prominence. One of the most compelling reasons for the cemetery's haunted reputation is the incredible number of famous individuals buried there. Movie stars and celebrities can have a mystique about them, and even in death, live on through the legacies they left behind. Whether they were one of the biggest movie stars of the time, a rock star, or were the subject of scandal, these people contribute to the atmospheric vibe of the cemetery. Hollywood Forever hosts the graves of iconic stars such as Rudolph Valentino, Douglas Fairbanks, and Judy Garland, and they draw countless visitors annually. Some say the ghost of Rudolph Valentino haunts the cemetery, particularly the Cathedral Mausoleum, where he's interred in crypt 1205. Valentino was a cultural phenomenon, and essentially invented the concept of the Hollywood heartthrob. Women would literally faint at his movie premieres, and he received thousands of fan letters daily. He was known for his slick-back hair, smoldering eyes, and sensual dancing ability. At the height of his fame in 1926, Valentino died suddenly at age 31 from complications related to a perforated ulcer and peritonitis. His death caused mass hysteria. Reportedly, over 100,000 people lined the streets for his funeral, and several female fans committed suicide. His premature death cemented his legend and made him an enduring symbol of 1920s Hollywood glamour. The fact that he died with so much life ahead of him, and potentially great roles unplayed, is often cited as why his spirit supposedly can't rest. When thinking of Hollywood Forever Cemetery, you may have heard of the Lady in Black. The Lady in Black was a mysterious woman dressed all in black with a veil, who brought flowers to Rudolph Valentino's crypt every August 23rd, the anniversary of his death. In 1984, an elderly woman came forward and revealed she was the original Lady in Black. Her name was Ditra Flame. Ditra Flame was the daughter of a woman who was friends with Rudolph Valentino. When Ditra was 14 years old and gravely ill in the hospital, Valentino came to visit her at her bedside. Each time he visited, he would bring her a single red rose, sit by her bedside, talk to her, and hold her hand. He told her the rose would stand for a miracle and that she would not die from her illness. Flame spoke countless times of her promise to Valentino, from which her pilgrimage began. Apparently, she promised him something during those hospital visits that led to her annual ritual. Starting in 1927, 1 year after Valentino's death, the Lady in Black would appear at Hollywood Memorial Park Cemetery, now Hollywood Forever, each August 23rd, placing a bouquet of red roses by his tomb. She would arrive sometimes in a limousine, dressed in black with a veil, and initially refused to identify herself or explain her devotion. The regular visits from the original Lady in Black halted in 1954, but even after Ditra Flame died, some believe her ghost continues to fulfill her promise, with sightings of an eerie woman in black near Valentino's tomb still being reported. The Lady in Black became one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries, keeping Valentino's legend alive through her decades of devotion and creating a ghost story that persists to this day. Clifton Webb was a famous actor known for films like Laura, 1944, and Sitting Pretty, 1948, and he was extremely close to his mother throughout his life. His ghost reportedly appears as a well-dressed gentleman fitting with his sophisticated screen persona. Tipping Clifton. Years ago, the front panel of Clifton Webb's crypt was loose and would tip a little if pushed. It became a tradition for visitors to do so, whether as a dare to see who would get a response from the spirit of Mr. Webb or as a sign of respect, as if tipping a hat. This carefree ritual has gone away as the panel has been repaired and no longer moves. His ghost is said to haunt the Abbey of the Psalms mausoleum, where visitors hear whispering voices, see strange lights, feel cold drafts, and smell cologne. Visitors at Hollywood Forever have reported seeing a dapper, ghostly figure pacing up and down the long marble corridor of the Abbey of the Psalms mausoleum. Numerous reports have emerged of Webb's ghost haunting his crypt, often accompanied by strange noises and cold spots. Witnesses have seen a semi-transparent figure of Clifton Webb, dressed in a suit, as well as an aura in the shape of his body. He is interred in Crypt 2350, Corridor G6, Abbey of the Psalms in Hollywood Forever Cemetery, alongside his mother, which is exactly where his ghost is reportedly seen. It has been claimed that the reason for his haunting is his reluctance to relinquish his fame and the fear that his legacy might be forgotten. Interestingly, after his Beverly Hills house was torn down in 1982, the Webbs, both Clifton and his mother, apparently took up residence at the cemetery. The cemetery has been a location for paranormal activity in general. Often apparitions show up in photographs at various locations throughout the cemetery, with visitors often capturing unexplained figures or shadows in their pictures. Many visitors report feeling the presence of spirits as they walk through the grounds, particularly given that the cemetery houses the remains of numerous Hollywood legends, including Mel Blanc, David Lynch, and Johnny Ramone. Some visitors have reported overwhelming feelings of dread when approaching certain areas, like the Abbey of the Psalms mausoleum, with the sensation growing so intense that they are forced to stop and turn back. The cemetery's combination of Hollywood legends, tragic deaths, and unfinished business creates a perfect storm for paranormal activity that continues to draw ghost hunters and curious visitors alike. The cemetery offers ghost tours, which provide visitors with the opportunity to explore its haunted hotspots and learn about the history and legends of the spirits that are said to roam the grounds. These tours have become popular with both skeptics and believers interested in the cemetery's paranormal reputation. The combination of Hollywood's dramatic history, the emotional significance of the location, and the celebrity burials creates an atmosphere that many believe is conducive to paranormal activity. Hollywood Forever Cemetery is a place where some stories are too powerful to be buried and forgotten. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's something appealing about walking where classic names like Valentino, Garland, and DeMille are entombed, and where the Lady in Black still keeps her eternal promise. Have you ever experienced something unexplained at Hollywood Forever? Did you learn anything or were you entertained by this video? Drop your ghost stories or comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into Hollywood's haunted history, hit that subscribe button and hit like for more videos that feature places that are haunted beyond history. Thanks for watching.